When you think about the sport of golf, who is the first person that comes to everyone's mind? Patrick Cantlay, of course. No, obviously it's Tiger Woods, right? Tiger Woods is one of the greatest golfers, if not the greatest golfer of any generation of all time. But in 2000, man, was he on some different stuff. 2000, he won 9 tour events, with 3 of them being majors. Some would describe as one of the greatest seasons in the modern golf era. So let's talk about it. Now, real quick, before we dive into it, if you could, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me know if there's any ideas that you'd want me to cover in a future video. But enough of all that, let's get into it. Tiger Woods wasted no time in getting his first win of the 2000 season in the PGA Tour, winning the Mercedes Championship, beating Ernie Els in the second playoff hole of the tournament after shooting a 16 under par for the entire tournament. Just a month later, Tiger Woods would get his second win of the season, picking up a win at the infamous and famous Pebble Beach, winning with a score of 15 under par, 2 shots ahead of Vijay Singh and Matt Gogol. In the end of March, Tiger Woods would go on to win the Bay Hill Invitational, which we now know as the Arnold Palmer Invitational. His final score was 18 under par, which was 4 shots ahead of Davis Love III to get his 3rd victory of the season. After finishing in 5th place in the Masters, losing out to Vijay Singh, and having about a 2-month period where Tiger Woods didn't win anything, at the end of May, Tiger Woods would go on to win the Memorial Tournament. His final score was 19 under par, and was 5 shots better than both Ernie Els and Justin Leonard, who was right behind him. In the middle of June came the US Open, and this time it was held at Pebble Beach, who Tiger had just won a tournament a couple of months ago, but with the US Open, every single year, no matter what golf course is getting played at, they always make the golf course about 80 times harder, because the US Open is known as the tournament where it's the hardest greens, fairways, everything you can think of. The rough is about 3 feet thick. It seems like this is definitely the toughest tournament of the entire year. Tiger Woods, however, had a different idea. When it was all said and done, Tiger Woods won the US Open with a score of 12 under par. There was a tie for second place between Miguel Angel Jimenez and Ernie Els. They both shot 3 over par. That's a 15-shot difference between first and second place. A month later, at the end of July, the British Open came around, and this year it was at St. Andrews. St. Andrews is known as the home of golf, the most popular and most famous golf course in the entire world. Tiger Woods found himself 1 shot back after the first round, but he didn't care. When it was all said and done, he finished with a total of 19 under par, with second place being a tie between Thomas Bjorn and Ernie Els, with a final score of 11 under par. Now, not only was this an amazing win in general because it was a British Open at St. Andrews, the home of golf, it was also the final major tournament that Tiger Woods needed to win to be considered a Grand Slam champion, where he had won all 4 major tournaments. So this one was a little extra special for him. He became just the 5th golfer in history to have won all 4 major tournaments in their career. The other 4 guys, some people you may have heard of: Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Gary Player, and Jack Nicklaus. Another month goes by, and now it's time for the PGA Championship. Woods was tied for the lead after the final round, with Bob May with a score of 18 under par. After the final round, the two would compete in a 3-hole playoff to crown a champion. Woods finished 1 shot better than May, and he would go on to win the PGA Championship for the 2nd time in his career. Woods did not stop there, though. The very next week, at the WGC NEC Invitational, Tiger Woods would win that tournament as well, with a final score of 21 under par. To put that in perspective, there were 2 players that tied for second place, Justin Leonard and Philip Price, with a final score of 10 under par. So that's an 11-shot margin. Tiger Woods' final PGA Tour win would come at the Bell Canadian Open, which is now rebranded as the RBC Canadian Open. He would come out on top with a final score of 22 under par, with a 1-shot lead over Grant Waite. Tiger Woods also won 3 unofficial PGA events. The first one was the President's Cup, where Team USA beat Team Europe in Virginia by a score of 21.5 to 10.5. Obviously, Woods was a part of that winning team. The second is the PGA Grand Slam of Golf, where the previous major winners all competed against each other. Well, since Tiger won 3 of the 4, it was him, Vijay Singh, who won the Masters, and 2 other amateurs that they just kind of threw in there. The third event that Tiger Woods won was the 2000 World Cup of Golf. Of the 22 official PGA Tour events Tiger Woods played in 2000, he finished outside of the top 5 only 3 times, with his worst finish being tied for 23rd in the Western Open. He finished 20 events in the top 5, with 4 of them being in second place. During the 2000 season, he led the tour in first round scoring average, second round scoring average, third round scoring average, and, you guessed it, he was second in final round scoring. He was first in par 3 scoring, first in par 4 scoring, and first in par 5 scoring, first in front 9 scoring, first in back 9 scoring. I mean, this guy shot more rounds with a 64 or lower than he did total rounds over par. Statistically, he was first in total driving, first in greens and regulation, second in scrambling, and first in strokes gained putting. When you put it all together, it is by far and away the most dominant single season that any golfer ever has had and probably ever will have. As I'm recording this, Tiger Woods has had a rough couple of years with a couple back injuries and the whole LIV Tour thing showing up, so he's got that to focus on and some other things. But he's recently come out and said that his back's feeling a lot better, and he said that if he doesn't feel like he can win anymore, he's going to stop playing. He just got done playing with his son again in the PNC Championship, which is always fun to see with the father-son duo there. And heck, Charlie's going to be just as good himself, it looks like, one of these days. So we're all looking forward to that. But no matter what the future brings, Tiger Woods will always have the most dominant single season in PGA Tour history in the year 2000. So there you have it. There's a look into the greatness that was Tiger Woods' 2000 PGA Tour season. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment down below. Did you find anything interesting? Did you learn something new? Let me know if you guys have any players or teams or anything like that you want me to dive into and kind of research, and I'll gladly look into it. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me. Really and truly, it means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all next time. Until then, take care and peace.